At the Zoom recording going, and it's just the way we want it. Yeah. Okay. Good morning. Catherine Fisher's here and Rebecca Donald. Yay! Oh, Rebecca. Rebecca, I have a special message for you. Remember to expand to include any sadness and disappointment, but know that you are bigger than that. You are a sound, able-bodied, healthy, spiritually connected person, and you are the best. The guides are looking after you. Anyway, so there you go. I've been thinking about you for a couple of days. So here we are. Yippee-yi-yo-ki-yay. All right. The computer's talking to me. All right. Let's just get centered. Find that eternal spark of light within. And I'm bringing in the Akashic beings of light. Greetings and welcome. We welcome you who are here now and who are listening in the future. We know who you are. We are tracking your progress and we are supporting you from afar. Even if you have a sense that you are not necessarily sure if you believe, we honor your sense of discernment and knowing what information and energy is yours and to your benefit. We honor your ability to select and deselect any offerings. There you go. Good. And we thank you for being here. Thank you very much. Good morning, David Grease. I'm so honored. Thank you. All right. Finding that spark within that you call your permanent atom of light. Somewhere inside the trunk of your body is a spark of intense, generally white light. There you go. There you go. Focus on that spark of light. That most essential essence. Your permanent atom of light is the original programming of your soul that goes into your physical body. And it is the spark of light that you carry with you from body to body, life experience to life experience. And goes with you when you are not embodied and you are perhaps studying or planning your next embodiment or off-world journey to study with some masters. But for now, there you go. Excellent. That spark of light gets very large and very brilliant. And now we know you all as souls. And so bring in your soul's light. Embody your soul's light. From the 8th chakra, cascading its light down into and around you as a column of light. You can feel it coming into your body. You can feel your cells drinking your soul's light in and loving it. Feeling energized and charged and healthy and alive as a result of you embodying your soul's light. Good. All the way down to the feet. Feel your soul's light all the way down to the feet. And let your soul's light go out the bottoms of your feet, following that network of roots that sink deep, deep, deep into Mother Earth and your physical experience. You may wish to ground your soul's light in the balance point of Mother Earth. And as you do so, you can feel Mother Earth sending her energy up those roots and into your feet, into your ankles, your calves, your knees, your thighs, your hip sockets, your spine, your internal organs, your skin, your heart, your shoulders, your neck, your throat, your skull. And Mother Earth's energy feels good. There is a kind of weighting, as in it gives you a sense of weight, of connectivity to the gravitational pull of the earth, but also that you are centered and grounded in Mother Earth. And now follow your soul's light up into that soul chakra about a foot above your head. And experience the glow of your soul's light. There may be different colors sparkling in your soul's light. You may be that brilliant white light of your permanent atom of light. But also follow this energy up, out into the heavens, into the other layers of consciousness, going up and up and up and up, being drawn as if you are being drawn magnetically to the divine herself. And as such, we read you this prayer, the Divine Birthday Prayer. O great Creatress, Divine Birther of all, assist me to fully embody my soul's light, to see through your eyes, to love as you love. To know that which is eternally true and helpful. May my actions fulfill my soul's purposes and uplift others. May my actions serve you, great Creatress, furthering your divine plan of love and unity with all life. Always good to open and close with prayers, to create the container, the spiritual container in which we work. And now I ask you to engage your heart. Just feel your physical heart beating steadily, pumping the blood in and out of itself and through your lungs and your entire circulatory system, nurturing your body with oxygen and nutrients. This is your physical heart, and it works absolutely beautifully. It knows absolutely how to operate in this body and how to care for this body, when to speed up and when to slow down, when to be calm and steady. Your physical heart asks little of you, and you might feel a sense of appreciation for all that your physical heart does for your physical body. For your physical body is dedicated to housing that soul energy that you are as an embodied soul on the earth. Feel that steady vibration in your legs, relaxing the forehead. Breathing into this state of quiet centeredness. Now feel your heart chakra as it is flowering, opening all the petals of your heart, opening your heart chakra, reaching for the light, drinking in the light. And now engage your spiritual heart. There is a sense of size and volume about your spiritual heart that is quite different from your chakra heart or your physical heart. Your spiritual heart, there's a density, a power, a vibration that is unique to your spiritual heart as it is engaged. And now you open to a sense of your future self standing perhaps some distance away from you. Just a moment, please. And feeling your spiritual heart, you are sensing your future self. Get a sense of how far off in time this future self is. It might be a few months, a few years. There may be a whole stack of future selves that you can get a sense of that are at different distances from you in time. Perhaps this first future self is 2 months from now. And this future self is sending energy back to you. And it is really loving, very understanding. It understands whatever it is that you are struggling with right now. Good morning, Margot. Your future self understands the state of your physicality. It understands the state of your soul energy in your physical body. And it understands the state of your spiritual heart. Your future self is sending energy to you now that soothes the physicality, that honors the physicality of your body. And how loyal your physical body is to you as it serves you and your soul purposes and your connection with the divine. Your future self is sending energy that touches your physical self, stimulates certain cells. And your future self removes any toxins, inflamed buildup, inflammation in the body. It removes old energies that no longer serve you. And now your future self is pulling out 1 or 2 simple belief statements that are no longer serving you. It may sound like the belief that says, I'm not enough. When I do such and so, I will be enough. And these beliefs are not true. Your future self is sending energy to you, and you open to receive it easily and effortlessly. It's quite familiar to you because it is you, just a little further down the road. Your future self knows how to neutralize or remove any energies of the belief that says, I'm not enough, or when I do thus and so, I will be enough. That is just draining out of you. You might even feel it coming out of the lower back, the spine, or being drawn out. There you go. Good, good, good. Just release, release, release. And because you said so, it is a fact. It is done. And now, say thank you to that future self of 2 months from now. Thank you. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for standing by me. And now let that 2-month future self move off to the left or elsewhere and allow the next future self to come into focus. This future self is a little further down the line, perhaps 2 years from now. Whatever number of months or years or lifetimes down the way, just accept this as being correct for you. And this future self is now sending its love and its honoring of you, is beaming its energy to you, and it looks at you and knows that it has already solved any obstacles that you now see as blockages or impediments or mountains to climb, steep learning curves to achieve. This future self of 2 years from now has already done the heavy lifting. It has made it through these challenges, and it is very, very healthy and strong and wealthy and able. And it says to you, don't worry. It all works out in your favor. And we have done the work for you. And we are upgrading the vibration in your cells so that whatever learning curve you are on is easy and effortless for you. We have upgraded the cells in your body to a new level of aliveness and brilliance, so that the light radiates unimpeded from you in a beautiful, intense way that you love. Very satisfying. And now there is a belief that this future self 2 years from now is pulling from you. It might be in the mid-back, in the neighborhood of your third chakra, but in the spine, is that old belief that you must be afraid. And this future self of 2 years from now says, you no longer experience the fear of the present or the future. Fear is no longer your commander, your captor. Fear is no longer the determining energy of your creations and your courage and your willingness to step forth into your own greatness. You have made friends with fear, and it no longer dominates you. It is neutralized. You might feel that very clearly in that certain vertebrae in the back, about third chakra level. And the third chakra is very much involved in your self-will and your connection with divine will. And it is the divine's will that you be unafraid to be who you are, successful beyond your wildest dreams, loved, cherished, happy. Some of you are saying to yourself, the best revenge is living a happy life. Well, it is. And in that way, you are the one who blazes the trail for your ancestral lines on both sides. You are the one who becomes happy. beyond your ancestors' greatest dreams for themselves. You open the possibilities to greater and greater joy and life satisfaction. And this future self soothes every part of your body. It says, don't worry, we mastered that. And you, in your present self, absorb the energy now of your future self's mastery of these old issues. They're no longer an impediment to your growth. And now, this future self of 2 years takes with it all the fear, all that old programming that responds so instinctually, and all that fear is gone. Your future self takes it with it as it steps to the side. In our view, it's on the left side. What is revealed in front of you is a future self of 2 lifetimes ahead of you. This future self has the energy of enormous love, beautiful mastery, and it is projecting this state of being to you so that your personality and your soul and your energetic self can absorb this lightness of being. These lifetimes of service, subsumed and absorbed and lived, and the wisdom that you are 2 lifetimes from now is being projected to you. And you are receiving, 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 receiving. You are receiving, you are receiving, you are receiving this light and energy and the relief that comes with it. You are no longer the person of the past. You are not weighted by the issues of yesterday. You are the energy of yourself 2 lifetimes from now. And the energy is misty, very light and buoyant. Allow your chakras to open and drink in this projection of light and energy from your future self of 2 lifetimes hence. And you are drinking it in at a physical level, at an energetic level, at a karmic level. And the issues that have been mastered are so distant. You can hardly believe they were a part of you. It is as if this future self is walking towards you, and the emanations from this future self are growing in intensity and surrounding you and filling you with more and more of its light and consciousness and mastery. This future self of 2 lifetimes ahead of you is aware of you. It is correcting your digestive system. It is adjusting your perspective. But most of all, and most profound, is it infuses you with your connection with the divine. And there is a sense of absolute acceptance of your belongingness in, around, and with the divine. It's as if she lives within you, in the center of you, sparking your thoughts, your urges, your actions, your service to her and to the world. And you are renewed. You are empowered. You are that creative, vast consciousness connected to the divine. Anywhere you want to go in the universe, you can project yourself there. Any obstacle just slides by you without any undue influence. And you are large, and you are very subtly powerful. You are your future self of 2 lifetimes ahead. You are that. And you can feel the essence of yourselves adjusting and calibrating to that vibration and consciousness. Feel all of your body able to absorb this divine energy. Feel all of your consciousness expanding to size and to scale that is new to you. Feel your innate gifts, talents, and abilities rising up and flowering in your consciousness and in your physicality. And you are now that, and that is you. And you are one with the great creatress, the divine, the all that is, the creator of everything. And you are one with all creation. When you feel calm, collected, centered, and very masterful. Karma is no longer in control of who you are. You are a free, creative agent, and you serve the highest good, the greatest healing for all creation. All right. Bring yourself back into your permanent atom of light. Allow yourself to gently, very slowly, very easily condense this consciousness and energy into your soul chakra, your crown chakra, your throat chakra, your heart chakra. Pause here for a moment to really collect and condense all of this understanding and this experience into your heart chakra. And then condense this experience into your third chakra, your will chakra, the center of integrity within you. And you condense this experience into your second chakra, where you manifest, you birth your projects. And all that you are doing in current time, and everything that you are creating from the future. Open the doors and windows to your abundance, for it has already been created, and it is with you. And condense the energy in your first chakra, that very physical, I am here chakra. Welcome to the planet, your physical self. Strong, clear, uncontaminated, fresh, renewed. And bring your attention back into the room easily and effortlessly as you resume, renewed, refreshed. You are powerful. Feel your feet, your connection to Mother Earth, and create a memory file of this experience by putting the pointer finger of your right hand on the palm of your left hand. And every time you do that, you know, and you are reminded at how upgraded you are from receiving all this great light, this energy, this knowledge and wisdom from your future self. All right, we have a question. This is from Rebecca Donald. She says, "Good morning, Annie. Deceased cat Pootie coming back presently as one of Nacho Cat's kittens?" Yes, and it will be the first one out. Yep, that's the first one out. That's right. But it wants a different name. It will let you know. You have good awareness of these things. And it enjoys being one of your familiars, and it will always radiate to you, whether it's in physical or the non-physical. This Booty will always be radiating to you joy, centeredness, and the cat's way of being detached from issues, and the animal's way of being in the moment fully and completely, and not afraid of the future. Do we have another question? We have a few more minutes. No time constraints today. All we need is your questions to channel on. Yeah, you might have gotten pretty far out there in that meditation. And it would be wise to give yourself a chance to take a hot bath and let your cells kind of catch up with your physical self, catch up with your energetic self, your soul self. And David Grease says, will Kelly get her position she applied for? No, because there's a better position opening up in about 6 weeks, a month, 6 weeks. And she's better suited to it. And actually, I think there are, it better uses her skills, talents, and abilities. And it will be being managed by someone that is far more in alignment with who she is and what she does for clients and the rest of the staff. So feel free to wait for the better opportunity is my advice, because it's there and it's just about to hatch. It's very close. A month is not that much time, especially at our age. It goes like that. I mean, can you believe it's March? And this other position that is opening up is works so much better with her. I feel it a lot in my second chakra and around the uterus and the ovaries and all of that. And this is what she's been hatching for a long time. It's like what she's been wanting to grow into for a long time. But it's also something to be considered as some way that she opens up her own private practice and serves others in that way, because she's so good. She has a great level of mastery in her and joy. So let's see, Stephanie Ansley Miller, why do I feel so yucky lately? Well, I was thinking about you today. And as the Akashic beings of light project energy to you and wisdom, you're trying to push yourself to heal faster than you have. And it's a long, slow, steady healing is the best way for you right now. Just let yourself have this time. It's more than just the physical self. It's assembling parts of you from different ranges of consciousness, different planets. It's assembling knowledge and willingness and spiritual skills that you're reaching for. And it's all right to allow yourself to integrate right now. Don't push. When you are ready to be spunky and more like, it's not good to think that you're going to be your old self, because you're never your old self. You're always the self of the moment. I know you're laughing. Me too. And let yourself be where you are and just continue to say, I accept the will of the divine for me. I completely accept the will of the divine completely, and know that her healing of you is at many, many, many levels, not just the physical. So she is adding things to you that you have requested, and you are adding things to you that you've said that you require. You are, at essence, in very good shape. I see just you're filling in some of the spaces that were worked on surgically with life force energy. And it takes a lot for the physical body to recover from that surgical procedure, as small as you had thought it was going to be. Just let yourself heal. There you go. There you go. Let your heart go into all those spaces that are healing. Let your love be there. Expand to include, just expand to include healing from many, many, many different levels and arrangements and energies. Lots of energy is coming to you, and it needs to be assembled in a certain way. Good morning, Molena. How wonderful to see you. Love having you here. So, Stephanie. Yeah, that's good. Thank you. Stephanie says, okay, will do. Good. Yes. Yeah. We have this human agenda. Get her done. I want to move on. I have an agenda and I think I'm getting somewhere. There's nowhere to be but here, now, with yourself, with your group, with your loved ones, with your class, whatever. Be in the present moment. It's a very good moment. We're having a good moment, don't you think? I'm having a good moment with you. Are there any more questions? You've all done very, very well. That was a profound process. We thank the Akashic beings of light for that. I'm going to give them another moment or two to see if there are any other questions that you'd like to ask. But if not, I like this writer's prayer. I've been using it lately, along with that divine birther prayer. And it's called the writer's prayer, but you can replace the words writers or writings with my soul purposes. Even if you don't think you know what your soul purposes are, just go with that phrase. In fact, I'll read it that way. so that it applies to everyone, not just folks who identify as a writer. I'm starting to identify as a writer, my identity. So let's see. No more questions have come up. All right. So here's the prayer, and we will close with this. My soul purposes go forth to bless, to heal, to inspire, elevate, and to dignify the needs and hearts of all women and men. I am divinely compensated in wonderful ways. I know that matter and spirit are one. I look upon money as a divine substance, for everything is made of the one spirit. Money is constantly circulating in my life. Money flows to me freely, joyously, and endlessly. I use money wisely and constructively. Money is an idea in the mind of the divine, and it is good and very good. I'm going to update that to the soul purposes instead of just making it the writer's prayer. And I'll post that on this Facebook page. It's been a pleasure to be with you. Thank you for the opportunity, because you open up vistas for yourselves and for all of us who are here, and for me. And I need people like you to serve, to function in my soul's purposes, and I'm so grateful. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Oh, next Tuesday, 10 o'clock. I'm going to do the full moon ceremony on Bringing Forth Soul Consciousness Facebook page. So be ready for that. You'll need a bowl of water, a crystal, pen and paper to write your intentions down. Sometimes you want a symbol that represents what you are intending. I forget, there's one more thing. Usually 5 things we need: bowl of water, pen and paper, crystal, a symbol. I'll write it. I'll post it. But 10 o'clock next week, right here on Bringing Forth Soul Consciousness Facebook page. And if you see this on YouTube, then please join my group. The link is in the comments below, in the description below. Thank you, everyone. You are my beloved. Thank you. I appreciate you so much.